Hi everyone. Today is my conversation about trends, new trends in makeup for 2021. You know, this year or last year specifically wasn't very usual, and I believe that all trends in clothes, the same as in makeup, they are influenced very highly by circumstances and the environment in which we live. And obviously last year circumstances and how COVID affected everyone, lifestyle and how we appear on public as well. I think it influenced to a very high degree what trends we observe now going forward for the next year. So I'm going to cover a few. I found main 8. Some of them described differently in different sources. I've done a lot of research and I also will be showing you pictures. I was trying to work out how to do video by putting pictures into the actual video, but you have to record voice over it. So I just didn't want to spend much time doing this, to be honest. I really need to learn it properly before I start exercising, but I was really keen to get this video out quick as soon as possible, because it's February tomorrow, so it's about time we I'm sure you if you're interested in trends, you already done your research, but for those who just want to hear it, there it is. The first trend is clean eyeliner. In some sources it says smoldering eyeliner, which is more reminds me of a smoky eyes and a little bit smudged. And in most sources, including the videos that I watched by Peter Phillips in Dior, how he does and what's happening with eyeliners generally, I want to show you a few of those. They are quite interesting. Some of them are very straightforward. So one of the trends is just eyeliner and nothing else on bare skin, and there is no makeup as such on the skin. So that's just straightforward eyeliner. I found some work of Peter Phillips, which is unusual, but I think I'm gonna give it a go. For that type of look, you really need to have absolutely perfect skin. I know this model well, not personally, but I know that model, Dior model. They're all very young, and this is interesting, I think, concept. I'll give it a go, but you really need to have a good, I don't think it's going to work well on me. I think you need to have a really good sort of almost like a canvas, clear, straightforward, and no wrinkles, nothing. There are some versions of different kind of styles of eyeliner I found on Instagram, and they're all different. They're all very interesting. What I've noticed the most, Chanel do quite a lot of this type. I quite like this one. I think this might be interesting to try. It's not heavy. It's like you can see, it's quite doable. I think what I've noticed Peter Philip does most on his models, and a lot of them are Asian, Oriental ladies. They're very young. They've got the skin. There's no problem whatsoever, no wrinkles, and they pretty much look like that. And they do just eyeliner. Just eyeliner in and out, in a waterline and out, and it doesn't really change the shape of the eye. It's just the way it is. This is quite creative actually. It's very good work, whoever did it. So eyeliner, just on the bare skin, eyeliner is trend number 1. Trend number 2, which you probably noticed on me, is it's one of my favorites of this year, is call it mascara. Mascara, I did have Chanel turquoise. Do you know what? This was from my old house, and we moved 3 years ago. So this is definitely over, and I had it before. I think it's about 5 years old. It's still absolutely fine. It doesn't have any off-putting smell. It's very light as well, so that's light turquoise. I recently bought a couple of things from L'Oreal. I bought these two only a few days ago on Amazon. This is L'Oreal Express Control. It's volumizing mascara. I haven't noticed. It's like a double cream in consistency. It's not. It's quite liquidy, I think, for me. This is purple, and I also bought bright blue, electric blue, which I'm wearing today. It's much nicer when it's wet. It's much brighter. But it does a job. It does a job. So that's two of the recent ones I've just purchased. I think it makes a big difference. I think it's nice to have that color mascara. I like it. So this is an addition to turquoise I already had. It's probably time to get rid of it, and I still can't do it. I just don't want to throw it away. It's so nice, so lovely. Then brown mascara. One of my subscribers mentioned when I was doing a look, and I said I still like doing eyelashes, I just don't like them too heavy, and she said for them not to look so heavy, if you do them in black and sort of like volumize the mascara, they do get heavy. She's using brown mascara, and I actually like it now. On an everyday basis I often just use that just brown mascara and my eyebrows. That's it. This one is Paradise Mascara Ecstatic in a brown. It's also L'Oreal. For some reason it smells of honey, quite strong smell of honey. It's not off-putting, but it just, you can smell it. It's not obviously on your eyes, but when you take it out, and it's very creamy, it's very good quality. It's also quite cheap. It's about £7 on Amazon. And then another one, I love it, I really love it, is Miss Manga. It's also L'Oreal Mega Volume mascara. It's also L'Oreal, and this is bright turquoise. It's more of a blue turquoise, closer to the blue. Then this one is closer to the green, I suppose. So various colors. I'm not a fan of yellow or red or pink, you know, I don't think I need it. So that's mascaras. So, and now pictures. There are some of the you know, designs, they combined pictures, they combined trends rather, mascara and bright eyelids, which is one of the next trends I'm going to talk to you about. But I'll show you this. I love that. I probably try doing this just out of fun, just for fun, you know. It's quite nice. I try both sides, both ways, turquoise on the top, blue turquoise and darker blue there, or I might just do it the other way around actually, because it might be too heavy for me, this line to be too dark. We'll see. I'll try and I'll show you if it worked out. So that's mascara trend. The next one is lips. Let's talk about lips. Lip color is very interesting. One trend talks about stained lip color, and I have noticed quite a few in various sources. It described in a similar way, and the pictures pretty much very similar. So this is one of the examples. Stained lip color, you can see it's different technique. It's almost like you put in that here a little bit and it's smudged all over the place, and it's worn out. It's not the way that lipstick normally wears out. When it wears out, you have worn out bit in the middle and residue of the lipstick on the contour of your lips. This way is the other way around, so it's lighter here and it's deeper color inside. But I only saw any models, I only saw with this in red color, and I don't wear red lipstick, so it's one of the things to just bear in mind if you want to try that. So it's very fashionable at the moment, and I think it only came from, you know, the fact that we all wear masks, and it probably represents a woman that has makeup on, wears mask, takes mask off, and this potentially what you might have on your lips. I don't know, just guessing. And another one is probably better version, is just a tender young face, and this is kind of quite thought through, organized, just a little bit of, complacency around how you apply your lip color. So, and I saw some designers showing how they do it, and if you wear red lips, you just you put your red lips on without a liner, and you just do it like that with a finger, and that's it, patting sort of movement, and that's what you got. I'm not gonna use that trend. I don't think it suits me, and it's not what I benefit from. Anyway, so these aren't exactly red lips, they're kind of slightly pink red. So this is lips. Another trend is kind of mix of comeback of 90s, early 2000s years, when again, beginning of 2000 there was a lot of quite trendy the lip liner, or flick lines for eyes, with a liquid eyeliner, and then early 2000s makeup come back again with full fluffy, young looking feathery, that's the word I'm looking for, brows. And I just want to show you those brows as an example. Those are lovely, nice brows, really natural. It is a problem for anyone of more mature age, because our brows are not the same, they're not so easy to manage. In some cases they might be overdone or underdone, and the shape and form is more challenging, whereas when you're younger you just brush them, and yes, you pluck them, but you brush them and you don't really need to struggle much. So that's feathery brows, and they're very, very soft. And another one, I haven't got a picture of it here, but it's just basically brown lips returning, a chocolatey brown 90s lips. And this is the reason I was talking to you about, I don't know where I put it. It was nude, almost like a chocolate but soft, nude, dark version of nude, closer to Christie, that sort of lipstick. Brown. Dior sent me tester. I showed it to you in the last video. Let me actually find it. Here we go. So that is that lipstick they sent to me as a tester, as a travel size. That sort of nude brown. This is similar color to Christie actually, and color, Christie is even pinkier. You see, this is darker, and it doesn't suit me. But those are kind of colors, if they suit you, darker brown, chocolate brown lips, they're coming back from the 90s. And I have a picture somewhere of me in 90s. I had funny fringe, and I had these brown lips. It was very different to what I'm now. Anyway, so that's another trend. One trend which I fully support, and I think it's always trendy anyway, this year particularly obvious, and something that is clearly coming through in all designers, all the research I've done. It's fresh skin. That actually means a stellar routine. It means routine, skincare is a priority. We don't wear makeup so often, unless you're going to work every day, of course, and you use makeup, but generally it's less. And I was talking to, in Dior, I think, there was a short period of time when shops were open in summer and in September. I did go and spoke to them, and they said the sales are down, of course, but on the eye makeup, it's still very good, and on lips is dramatically down. So I think that's why they keep making effort, sending little samples. I ordered something else. It should come by my birthday. I ordered myself a little gift. Like, I don't have enough, but I decided to, and they put this as a little gift, as a little present, travel size. But anyway, what I was talking about is again stellar skin routine. And I know that sometimes you just can't be bothered, you're tired, and all I want to just take it all off, put cream on, slap cream on, and go to bed. I do have days like this, but I try to not to, and I deliberately try to go for example, we're watching TV, sit in the living room, and I say, I'm going to go upstairs, start doing my routine first, before we just decide to go to sleep, and spend more time doing this, treating it as my own spa at home experience, which is lovely. So it's just doing it, really. It's when someone does it to you, it's even nicer. But hey, so fresh skin, well looked after, well nourished, nice dewy skin. Another trend which I also like, but I don't think I'm gonna use it much. I think it's just not for my age group anymore. But this is about it's so-called Technicolor eyelids. They're bold, bright eyeshadows, and those are absolutely favorite of this year. And this is where I think makeup is more noticeable, whereas stained lip color, people might think, oh, just not accurate lip color. Whereas with eyes, you still have that, the room for creativity, I suppose, around your whatever you do. There is so many on Instagram and everywhere. It's one of these examples. I love it. I really do. I like it. I'm gonna do it. I might just do it today actually, because I've got blue theme. We'll see. And there is another one. This is similar to what Peter Phillips did on his models for this year. I think it was this year. Christmas edition, holiday edition. I saw some versions where they just did vertically, like for example his light sort of pink, yellow, red, blue, green, vertical gradation. Is like a rainbow, but it's all across, and metallic, very heavily metallic. Not all of them. And another one I like, this one, is when it's horizontal application and colors go so interesting ideas. Or one of this, look at that. So basically what they've done, they've draw the sort of shape of the eye. As you can see, this one is eyeliner there as well, and now they just put in the paint all over the eye color, all over the eyelid, so it's from here to there. I think the finished version was complete eyelid, which is moving eyelid, was colored in one bright color, or you can do many. I might give it a go just for fun. We'll see, but it's not like it's not something that I would wear, or anyone. In fact, I think going to the office is still very interesting trend to try. A couple of words about. I just wanted to say that because I have big respect for brands like Chanel and Dior, but I didn't like what they come up with this year. Their spring summer edition, it was all around the red color. Basically the theme is a flower, and some of the shadows they called, or some of the makeup items they called, named like flowers, and some rare flowers, which is fine. But what I wanted to note as well, that the same way as they do, especially Chanel, they better now, but they used to do specifically more yellow undertone foundation, which is more suitable for dark hair women, basically brunettes. Everything what they've done this year, I believe, is for brunettes. If you're blonde, I wouldn't buy any of this. Maybe highlighting blush, like a duo blush, which I will talk about in a minute. But what I was saying, that the two eyeshadows they come up with, I'm not sure if they're available in the US, but they are certainly in the UK. They're very much red terracotta. There's a bit of gold, a little bit of brownish, but it's all red. And if you are blonde and you've got blue eyes, red colors, frankly red or terracotta, they make you look ill. I think I don't think they suit people with fair skin and blonde hair, and that's why I didn't buy any of the spring from Chanel at all, spring edition, spring collection. But I did get, obviously, I did show you my pink Sakura eyeshadows, or Sakura eyeshadows from Dior. So those are 6 trends now. The next one is, I really like it because I think it always nice anyway, but specifically this year it came through as a trend, specifically trend, is bronzed face. Bronzed face obviously represents health, you know, glamour, nicely tanned, rested skin, you know, kiss of sunshine. And there are a lot of pictures on Instagram. I'm going to just show you a couple. You know, just a little bit of extra, a bit of extra bronzer all over, and it will make you look much better. With a healthy bronzer will add that, you know, extra, I suppose, freshness to your image. So that's bronzer. And I wanted to mention, especially in Russia, I had comments asking what is better, and I think, well, it's individual choice. This is number one, Golden Dust, Tom Ford. It's a large one. I love it. It's beautiful, very nice, tender. And there is terracotta, and a lot of people say terracotta is favorite. And you really need to be well tanned, or just have generally medium olive toned skin, maybe, then not pinky undertone. So to me it was no brainer at all which one to get, but this one apparently terracotta is very popular as well, but there are quite a few different ones, of course, and I think it's nice. It makes you look nicer and looking better generally. And another one is the last on my list, is dewy blush. And dewy blush, I think something that a lot of brands did very well. I have got, I'll show you. I will do blushes separate. I think I probably will do like a tag. But I also my most recent one is this Terry by Terry. They've got different colors. This one is lovely. It's oh, I've got swatches. I need to come back to pencils, show you something. This one is it's like a highlighter. It's basically highlighting blush. That's what it is. So I think Chanel came up this year with a beautiful with you know, the flowers there, and the colors are beautiful. I think it will suit pretty much anyone. I like that. I think it's so expensive. It's £52 for quite not quite large, but I also show you when I get them. I ordered some really beautiful ones from Kiko, and they are like £9. They're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So when they come, I'll show you. Dewy blush. I think this is just one of examples of it's like a highlighter and a blush together, and this is where the you know, the trend goes. And this face as well. So she's got that. So it's a highlighter and a blush 2-in-1. Whereas before we used to. And I remember doing that, is highlighter goes there, then you got the blush, then you got contouring, so it's pretty much blended image. In this year, that's a trend. So let me just go back to pencils. I want to show you a couple of things I ordered from Kiko with my last order. It took forever for this order to come. So one pencil is brown, it's nothing unusual, but one, no, I've got so many. So this is a blue one, bright blue, though it's more like, it's got a tiny green on undertone. It's very light, soft to use, so that goes with those eyes, or even these eyes. It will go really well. I'm not going to do it now, but I will try that look. I want that look. And another one is bronze. So if you use those shadows I talked about, Chanel or any other terracotta kind of warm, I would recommend this pencil, because quality is no different to the one I already have. Dolce & Gabbana is golden. It's like a bronze. There you go. This is Dolce & Gabbana. It's got bronze in it. It's darker, but it's got bronze. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And this is Kiko. It's probably about 5 times cheaper. It's not expensive at all. Remember I told you my last video, I think I did, I talked about Kiko a little bit. I ordered lipsticks. When I did lipsticks, I got 4 lipsticks. I got 2 liners plus this liner, bronze, and primer, which is stunning. It's brilliant. I've lost it now. There it is. Eye primer, very similar in quality to those Touche Eclair, or this is Dior Luminizer. Basically similar, but this is only designed for eyes. It's like creamy texture, neutral color here, and it's very good. It's working well. I had this makeup on since 9 o'clock in the morning, you know, because I did, now it's 3 o'clock. It worked well. And this is that Kiko bronzer I was telling you about. So similar, slightly different color, a bit different texture, but similar result actually. £4 or £5. They're fantastic, Kikos. So I ordered some more stuff from them. I'm gonna share with you when it arrives. This is a little bit about sort of Kiko, because I ordered stuff. Now, a couple of words about something which is part of the trend, of course, but I'm not specifically talking today about nails, or I'm not talking about clothes, you know, fashion wear at all. Just a couple of little notes from me. When I was looking through trends, and obviously when you do research, you got a lot more information than you really need. So I have seen quite a lot about nails and also about clothes. And in clothing, there is some really specific trends I've noticed. And I'm not talking about fashion itself. I'm only talking about colors. So first of all, nails. Nails always part of your makeup or your image. And what I've noticed as well in nails, similar to clothing in fashion, color range is very different. There is no specifically dark colors. I haven't seen like dark blue or black or any of this. There are quite a few pastel tones, like these nails. It's not my normal color. I wouldn't normally wear it, but because today it kind of goes with the rest of my image, I thought it probably is okay. I would wear it to work if I was wearing something like that. So pastel tones or light sage green, mint green, that sort of really light colors, closer to whites, a lot of whites, and pale nude, pale pink, nude pink, that sort of range, which is lights, and reds. So second part of nail trend is reds, and reds are all kind of colors and all kind of finishes, matte as well as, or matte or lac or metallic, like we call it perlamutrovый, which is pearl, basically metallic, like shine. And so that is kind of two directions of the same trend. But in reds, I also noticed its variety of colors. It's very bright, very specific red, dark red, you know, or any red, basically, any red. So that is on nails. And on clothes wise, I also noticed a few things that go pretty much the same way as nails, I've noticed. So pastel colors, this sky blue is very fashionable. Sky blue, sage, mint green, light, sort of pale, a lot of grays, the same as nails actually, I forgot to mention grays, and yellow. In clothing, I've noticed pretty much in every brand, bright yellow, lemon yellow, a bright beautiful color is very much in vogue at the moment. And on the other hand, you have reds, and reds I've noticed mainly in sort of evening wear or different type of, you know, different occasions, which let's face it, we don't really have many, but it's still the trend there with reds, which go very much with makeup, that came up from, for example, Dior or Chanel, and maybe other brands as well. But red in clothing, but it's in combination with other types of red, either fuchsia red, hot pink, that red color, or combination with orange. So very various shades of red in clothing as well. But I personally prefer, if I wear, I would like either fuchsia or hot pink. Red doesn't suit me as such, but it suits my sister. Strange enough, because she's got blonde hair as well and blue eyes, and red suits her. I can't understand that. Red doesn't suit me. So red and fuchsia or orange, I would wear. Hot pink, but not actual red. So there we go. That's my attempt to analyze all the trends in makeup. You might find many more, you might find different ones, but I went for main 8 that I could pick up from reading a lot of resources, information, and doing research and photographs and pictures and analyzing it. So I did put some effort into preparing it, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can pick up something that might suit you specifically if you want to make this extra sort of statement about your makeup. And obviously it all goes by with personal preference, but don't forget about skincare routine. It is absolutely it's a foundation for best foundation for any makeup, and having no makeup so you feel nice and dewy when you don't even have makeup. So that's objective. That's it for today, and I definitely see you next weekend. See you later.